You create a virus that will infect, a bioweapon that will infect every person on the planet, but only cause damage in certain DNA. What movie was it? James Bond?
James Bond. This was the exact plot of the last James Bond film, and we know that the Central Intelligence Agency has a bureau in Hollywood that they openly push the new horrors to humanity through Hollywood cinema, and that they are probably concerned about this because this is what was happening. This exact thing was happening in James Bond film. There's a black character, female character, right? People thought she might have been the new James Bond, right? 007 takes time off, she becomes 007. Anyway, at the end of the film, the mad scientist is like, I could make a disease. They're in his lair, and he goes, I could wipe out your entire race, right? That was his threat to her, is that I could wipe out your entire people based on the genetic code.
But hold on.
Right?
Who would this most negatively impact? Not the United States.
They did a mass murder of a group at the beginning of the movie, but they killed a specific targeted group of people because they all took a tablet, right? They took a pill.
Yes. Bioweapons are no joke.
Well, China was caught taking people's COVID tests and then genetically harvesting the DNA from it. They have been harvesting the data for multiple reasons. One is an economic reason. Another reason could be, of course, a new form of warfare, germ warfare, DNA-specific warfare.
Yeah, you heard what they said. This is the future of wars. And we Africans are especially vulnerable to this sort of thing because most of our population is extremely naive, believing that foreigners love them. Yet the evidence from the last 500 years shows that foreigners really hate us and they haven't hesitated to commit genocide of people who look like us. So when you see them going around giving you free medication for this or that, they're getting something in exchange. They're preparing for future warfare, and future warfare will be biological and it will be extremely targeted according to your DNA. So I fear for our future because from what we know, the West and the Chinese, they're determined to prevent Africa from becoming the next superpower. And the only way they can do this is to stop our population from growing. And I believe they will use any means at their disposal to cull our numbers. And the people who will assist them in doing this are African governments that are mostly run by coconuts, sellouts, and other sorts of traitors. So be warned. Whatever is free is not actually free. And if someone shows up giving you free things, guess what? You're the product.